Hello, my name is Sarah, and I am here to share some kids yoga with you. So thank you for coming. I'm going to start by finding a comfortable place. You can do it on a yoga mat or you can do it on the floor. It doesn't matter. Take a deep breath in and out. So what is yoga? Some of you know what yoga is, and some of you might have never done this before. Yoga is the practice of connecting with yourself through fun and breathing and just doing something with others can be really great for you. There are a lot of things that are part of yoga and not just moving. Yoga can be very relaxing, can calm you when you're feeling angry or all over the place, or it can give you energy when you're feeling tired, like you don't want to do anything. So I'm going to share some practices and postures with you for you to practice when you feel like helping yourself. So in yoga, we believe that it's really important to take care of yourself. A big part of taking care of yourself is eating good, healthy foods, drinking wonderful water, and breathing. Breathing is important to live. And in yoga, we call breath pranayama. Prana is like an energy that's in the air. And when you focus on the breath coming into your body, you can also tap into a lot of energy, an energy that can help you make great choices and feel good about yourself. So our first breath can kind of be a little silly. It's called lion's breath. And a lot of breathing techniques and postures are based on things in nature, like animals. So first, lion's breath. So I'm going to get on my hands and knees as if I'm a lion. And I like to crouch kind of small, like I'm a lion just chilling in the safari. Then I take a deep breath in. And I roar out loud, bringing all of that air outside. Breathe in. If you want, you can stick your tongue out. That is lion breath. Next is bunny breath. Bunny breath is kind of fun. I like to make my body small as if I'm a little bunny and I can hop. Bring your arms to your sides if you want, or you can make little ears with your hands and make it fun. So when little bunnies find something really interesting that they're smelling, they start taking a whole bunch of small breaths like this. So you can hop. And when you hop, take a deep breath in. And then take small breaths out through your nose. This breath is nice and cleansing. And you might find that you have stuff in your nose. So having a tissue next to you is a good idea. Next is snake breath. And this can be really fun to do by laying on your belly, making your body into one shape. Because snakes don't have arms, do they? They don't have legs. They have a long body that they wiggle and they slither forward. And when you're ready, you can take a deep breath in through your nose as you lift your head and your chest and go. And I like to imagine I'm a snake in the jungle somewhere. So I curl my toes and reach my hips back to my heels. And I get really small. And then when I'm ready, I lift my head forward, bring my arms in front of me, and then I slither forward like a snake. So that right there was a breathing exercise, and it was a posture. So in yoga, we use postures to strengthen our bodies and to stretch them. I'd like to share a posture called tree pose with you. Tree pose is a great strengthening posture, and it helps with balance. So I stand tall and firm. I actually start in mountain pose. By standing tall, I make a long giraffe neck, and I take a deep breath in and out.
And then I bend my knee forward and point it out. And I create a tree trunk with my legs. And then I grow tall. And it helps to find something in front of you that's not moving. That way I can focus my mind on that thing that's not moving, and that helps to focus for my brain to find balance. When you're ready, you can grow your branches. And if you feel still and stable, you can start to move your fingers out as if they're leaves blowing in the wind. And sometimes it could be a windy day, so you're moving and swaying. But as long as your legs and as long as your feet are rooted and you have a strong tree trunk for legs, you will not fall. Inhale, bring your knee forward, and exhale. Bring your arms down and shake, shake, shake it out. Let's do our other side. So bend your other knee and point it out. I like to bring my hands to my center to find stillness and focus my attention on something in front of me that's not moving. When I feel ready, I reach my arms into branches, and then I grow my leaves. Bring my knee forward, and then I release. And shake, 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 shake it out. So that was tree pose. Next, I want to share a fun pose that I like to do to feel silly and to kind of stretch out my hips. So I'm going to bend my knees and come to a seat, and then I lay down on my back. Next, I point my peace fingers out, like these two fingers, and then I bring my toes up towards my feet, and I hook my fingers into my toes, and I roll from side to side. Guess what this pose is called? This is called happy baby pose. Did you know that when you were a baby, you could reach your big toe in your mouth? I feel this stretch in my hips and in my the back of my legs. Where do you feel the stretch? All of our bodies are different. So I like to just kind of rock from side to side, and as I breathe, and then I release. Bend my knees, rock forward to a seat. And that was called baby pose. I want to share one more pose with you called downward dog. Some of you might know downward dog and others might not. So you bring your hands to the ground and roll your feet out from under you. And I like to lay on my belly first. Then I curl my toes, press through my hands, bend my knees, and lift my hips up for a downward dog. And if you want, you can walk the dog. And keeping a nice deep breath going. You can reach your hips up in the air. And if you want, you can wag your tail. If you live with a dog, you might have some good ideas of what to do in this pose, because dogs do a lot of things with their bodies. There's a dog breath. When a dog gets really excited or hot, and they might start panting like this. It's a nice pranayama exercise. Breathing like a dog. And then from dog pose, from downward dog, I jump right in to another pose. I wonder if you'll guess. I am squatting in frog pose. So I'm going to hop back into downward dog. And imagine that this dog spots a frog. So it hops its feet towards its hands to a crouch. And frogs make a ribbit sound. So if you want, you can leap like a frog and make a ribbit sound like this. Ribbit. Ribbit. You can also do it quietly and breathe. So breathe in your squat, and then breathe out when you jump. Breathe in. Frog pose is one of those poses that you can do when you're feeling tired. It helps for your blood to flow in your body and to feel more energetic. I'm going to take a few deep breaths. So those were some breathing exercises and yoga poses that I shared with you. I hope that you can create your own yoga postures and practices and practice some that we did today and figure out what works for you and what doesn't as you help yourself. Thank you. Namaste.